All right, AKAPaders. Welcome to an evening in Philadelphia with another known as Peter Anthony DeLuca. Hey guys. So, a little bit of an update for anyone popping in at the beginning of the stream. We are working on if you haven't seen from the title, a MarveL children's activity book. And the whole intent of all of this is to kind of let's just see what we can do. Let's see what we can, as years as an artist or illustrator. I don't really like to call myself artist. Years of the grind. What can I do? What can I do with something like this that kind of has, choose your line tracing. Just like before, use your pencil and turn this rough sketch into a final by tracing just the lines that look right. And it's like a blue line rough sketch. So like we kind of do stuff like that. See, we transform Storm right here. Or we transform, Thor. We give some stormy clouds. We kind of, I don't know, just have fun with some of the suggestions and challenges. And I thought today we would work on Thor and Doc Ock. I'm hoping to get them both somewhat rolling. By rolling, I mean complete to a decent level. And the reason is I don't know. I skipped a day. We did some live inking. I skipped 2 days now. So the inking, the stream streak ended with 5. So we're just still trying to build like the perfect level of momentum to when the 2024 starts. We can stream every single day in 2024 or have something available if I am traveling, which is huge. Now, for reference, for accuracy, we use a cell phone. There's nothing wrong with looking up, like for example, here we want Rogue. And we want Rogue 90s X-Men. So we just want to get some of her colors correct. And we're going to pretty much shoot for this version right here. See, the jacket version, the version of Rogue, by the way. So we're going to color her, but then we're going to do some acrylics and we're going to paint the clouds. But we're going to wrap her up. We're going to wrap Doc Ock, and then we're going to jump into the acrylics. And I've been delaying acrylic work all effing year for obvious reasons. Just because it takes a little bit more time. And it's tougher, and I'm not that skilled in it. Like, how about that? How do you like them apples? So, yeah. So the whole idea is just to kind of have fun, not take too much of this seriously. And I'm trying to think, does Rogue have... So she's going to be green here, but yellow on the inside. So let's just kind of pop in some of her green. That Sharpie is almost dead, D-E-D. And we're going to kind of cherry pick a light green and a dark green. And we're also using Five Below markers. We're using markers from the dollar store, essentially. And if you think that's amazing, well, we do a lot of amazing things on these streams. All right, we got a little bit of our green selection here. Let's just pop in some definite greens for her. Because some of this is still tricky. Some of the colors can still bleed. They can become troublesome. So, some of it is like, hey, like let's kind of let's have fun, let's be accurate, but make concessions when we have to. In order to get the piece done, to get it to look a certain way. And again, too, we're not going for perfection. we are kind of shooting for accuracy, but not in a self-destructive way. Like, we're not going to let accuracy get in the way of a good color combination or a good highlight or like a good pose or just something like that. Now I'm going to have her flying, and she's going to be flying through like clouds into almost like a sunset. And this is akin to, if you're familiar with the trading card set, the Hildenbrand brothers did a MarveL masterpiece set that is on par and in a way proportionally when it comes to like pound by pound, better than the Joe Jusko Series 1 MarveL masterpiece that kind of became really big during the pandemic because a lot of people were spending their COVID checks on boxes of those cards trying to, I don't know, get a something first appearance of someone graded. Silliness too, by the way, aka Patters. Now, I keep shuffling back and forth because I have markers behind me. And this just helps to keep things organized while I'm live. Yeah, and you can probably already see some of the smearing. Like this is not a exact science, nor have we ever claimed it to be, or anyone else. But it's fun to kind of just figure things out too sometimes while you're like on the fly when you got some pressure. Now let me see. I'm thinking this one here has a little bit. Yeah, but I'm hoping some of the AKA patterns start rolling in here. We've been pretty good of late when it comes to getting conversations going in here, and that it makes the drawing a little bit more fun. Now, what the parts of it that are not fun is when I'm struggling with a I don't know, with a part of the drawing and I'm live and it's just like not getting out of my brain quick enough. There is no other feeling worse than that, guys. I will tell you that. Yeah, see, and some of this. So, like some of the colors, like the light green and the yellow are value-wise very close. So, again, like the big idea would be to get like a darker color, like a darker shade to help make it pop, like to nudge it a little bit. I always pick this one up, and I think, I don't know if you guys can see, but this one looks like a brown, but it's literally bright orange, like almost like a fluorescent orange. I can't tell you how many times I picked it up hoping it was a brown. But again, part of the regular practice, the regular, if you want to call it a grind, however you want to classify it, but the regular work, the more you do it, like the more you're going to learn about your materials, and that becomes just so much more valuable if you do dedicate yourself to being accurate with things and replicating certain colors or objects. That's where I will always say, like, the craftsmanship side of all of this just reigns supreme. That's where, as an illustrator, you become very valuable. And we might go through here with a pop of brown regardless. And maybe with some more yellow. But like she's at least she looks like Rogue already. At least she looks like our girl. And I'm going to pick a different yellow because the other one got dirty. And I think this one's picking up some of the same dirt, but it's all right. We just need a couple different shades and pops of it all. All of these browns just keep tricking me. Yeah, we just want some nice, just some like a little bit of extra help. In what would be some of these like deeper shadows. And again, too, like when you work through a piece, what you have to determine is like what's the extra work? Like where does like where does hey, I'm happy how this came out, and the intersection of wow, like this needs more work. That's what you have to determine. And yes, knowing your materials can help determine that. It can help you mask things. It can help you fudge stuff. A lot of these drawing gurus, who I'm just despising them one by one as I'm uncovering them. Somewhat of an epidemic too on YouTube. These drawing gurus that freaking act like, you can just draw something 1,000 times and that's all you need to do. Those people are adding zero service to the cause, if you want to call it that. And you could say, well, Pete, to each his own. And if people don't like it, so on and so forth. Yeah, I get it. But guess what? If you're trying to be a person of influence and you're putting advertising dollars into your social media in the hopes of growing it, like people have a right to criticize it if they don't see it as valuable or if they see it as fraudulent, dishonest, or lazy, unthought out. All of those three things. So we need to get a nice light brown. And I just always feel like we're in a struggle of that. We're going to cool off on her hair also. And some of it is because I know I'm going to be overlapping some of it. And if I put too much detail and work into the hair, it's just going to, I know I'm going to have to just do that work twice. But we will go for as long as we can here. I did want to get a little bit of time to work out today. It's also been 2 days since I worked out. So, But what a great day. Nice chilly day in Philly too. Some people would complain about the weather, but I don't know. I like the cold. I think it just does a lot to your cognizant function. You think so much more clear in the cold than you do when it's hot out. Like, right, unpopular hot take there. I don't know where all of this hair is coming from. So I'm kind of so I don't know where I had this left over from my father before he passed away. I should have 60 tubes of Arteza acrylic colors, and I don't know the blue tray. You have 10 trays of 6. The blue tray disappeared. I don't know what the heck happened to it. We're going to do dark aqua with a bright orange background too, by the way, guys. So I say, yeah, let's just do some painting. Let's jump into what we feel, what we think. Rogue flying through the clouds will look like. And I'm not much of a painter. I don't have like materials and stuff. I got colors to mix. And I'm going to be crossing my fingers for some of this. Because I really, I do not know the materials enough when it comes to using acrylics. There we go. And let's see. Like I don't have many brushes. I got some, like a pack of dollar store brushes here somewhere. My top drawing drawer is an absolute fiasco. It is a mess. And I don't even know where these brushes are. I only see them. Oh, I see some of them. We got some squares. Okay, we got some, maybe some we can use. But I would like a bigger one to help out some of the bigger areas with. And I don't know if I have that. All right, we got a couple here. Maybe we can get lucky with just the way we use them. So what we'll start here, just like wet this. And what I'll do is we'll do some light purple because we don't have blue, keep in mind. And you know what, too? We don't. Let's get our insert here. See, like I'm still just not familiar. Like I just don't know what to visualize. Like just what to expect with some of this. We'll see. We'll see. And let's get a little bit of that darker blue. Darker purple. It's almost like a blue. Thank God. And let's just kind of see what happens. Yeah, this is very tough. I really do not know how to paint. But we will. Yeah. What's up, Matt? Yeah. Matt, these are not happy little clouds, dude, because uh we're not having a good time working on these, dude. These are we are struggling right now. Like no joke. Like you guys are seeing me workshop something in real effing time here. And I just don't know what to expect. My page is buckling. But we'll keep going. And I did have a Pokemon uh, sketchbook idea that I wanted to paint that I was saving like a lot of these for. So, yeah, I mean, like, let's just kind of get there, but at the same time, uh, like, like we have to try, we need to try and learn and practice along the way. And that's what this is. Like, we are incrementally trying to learn. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like, but like, isn't that the fun part of the process, though? Kind of like when it's almost like you reach darkness, you reach disappointment. Um, like you're there, like you're frustrated, you think you're a failure, you think you're not good or well enough, and yeah, you kind of keep working the piece, keep working it, and then like eventually you come through the darkness and you get something you can look at and be and not hate, and be just a little bit happy with it. Yeah, I think that's so much of like what we all do. Or I could just be the odd one out, right? I could just be the odd one. Yeah, see, and this is why we didn't do the hair. Yeah. Watercolor, Matt, if you're looking for like some tips, if you scroll down for Jacktober for 2023 or 2022, I'm sorry, 2022 Jacktober, I did a like kind of like a watercolor pencil sketchbook, and you can kind of maybe like you can watch some of those to give you a little to unlock a little bit of like any sticking point that you might have. Uh, because like kind of my trick was, and I was working with very thick watercolor paper. I was using like a HB, like an H5 pencil, and going hardcore in uh like hardcore into that graphite, grinding into the paper, and then I would like let it sit for a little and go, and sometimes even like a number two pencil, but anything dark, and I would go all in on the watercolors at that point. And yeah, like, but you can kind of see where you can build out the technique where like it would be like pencil, watercolor, ink. And it gets, like it can get very laborious. Not complicated, but laborious. But expect it, like always, like never back away from a technique. Because I do feel like you may not, like, even for me, like I may not be the best painter, but me trying to paint makes me a better uh illustrator. Because you could, like it helps you with your artwork, it helps you with your drawing, it helps you with your like the disciplines cross paths. I think we're getting there like a little bit. We're just taking like baby steps. This is where like people that know how to paint, they like pop in on the stream and they're like, "What is he doing?" Like they're like just like screaming at the screen. Walrus, dude, Walrus. I knew you have a comment on the YouTube, but yeah, yeah, we're kind of just, we're trying, we're trying to make her look like she's flying through the clouds, Walrus. Dude, thank you, because I've been struggling with this one, like no joke, massive struggle here, and you guys know, sometimes I need some encouragement because it's easy to work on something and then you just like hate your life. You hate yourself. And also be mindful, anyone tuning in. And cheers to you, Walrus. And cheers to you too, Matt. Uh we're not using sophisticated materials here. We're not. Just trying to get like enough in here so we can kind of do some like basic low level tones here, like nice purple pastel. And we crossed the line a little bit there. I don't think I was looking. May not have been looking at what I was working on. You can be pretty accurate if you just focus on like the bristles of your of your brush, and you can kind of really just pinpoint and see where they go, and just make adjustments, like almost just like in real time, you know. Anime librarian. No, we're using the cheapest of the cheap watercolors, Arteza. You can buy 60 of these. You can buy a whole box of them on Amazon for about $60. But my father painted with these, and when he passed away, my mother gave me like whatever art materials he had that were like in good shape, and I really like I've been saving for an opportunity to use them and pretty much like share them with you guys. So this right here is going to bleed into a Pokemon water acrylic painted sketchbook. So be like we're going to start that very soon too, guys. So and we're going to have multiple sketchbooks rocking and rolling. There's a Harry Potter portrait one. That I bought a few years ago. I bought that sketchbook, and it wasn't until this year that I started chipping away at it. That's going to be about 80 drawings. I think the Pokemon is going to be about 45 different pieces. So, but I like doing like different series with everyone, just so you guys can kind of like tune in and monitor. And I don't know, like I always get inspired when I see development and progress and an artist kind of like chipping away at something that takes time, that takes like sometimes weeks or even months to complete. Like I think we have a little, we got some cabin pressure here, guys. A little bit. I think we have a little bit of salvation, but not much. Anime librarian. How are you, though, dude? Good to see you. It's always nice when you pop in. And you too, Boris. You too. Nice. Guys? What have we been doing? What have we been streaming, watching, reading? Again, cheers. And guys, this is just a um all night drink of mine. So it's got like nootropics in it, B vitamins, creatine. It's just like kind of like a let's keep moving type thing. I kind of develop my own drink sometimes because we do have to stay up late. When the 9 to 5 uh dies off, and the real work begins. We gotta keep going, guys. So at night, my objectives are always to handle a YouTube video, get to some drawing or something from the desk here, and like do a stream, as many streams as I can before like the bell rings, so to speak. I mean, I think it's kind of there. I think I'm back to hating this, everyone. Sorry. Smiling dinosaur. Dinosaurs music. Can we get like an explanation for this? This is what are we doing? I'm all for dinosaurs smiling. Yeah, and why wouldn't they? They ruled the earth for how long? 65 million years. Sorry, I'm just quoting the Jurassic Park poster, or should I say Cretaceous Park poster, right? Because none of those guys are Jurassic era. We know that. It's safe. Yes, it's safe. Yeah, it's safe. Yeah, dude. Like it's look. Like pretty soon on my website, like we will get there. Because I'm building out the technology section, like the IT section for akapad.com, which kind of just goes through a lot of my IT journey. Even some of my best practices, some of my like simple tips. Just a lot of the things I learned staying dirty and dedicated to information technology, and it's a passion of mine. I do enjoy it, and the next part of that for the site is going to be uh health and fitness, and I kind of want to bring a little bit more light into some of these things that I do, um to kind of like, I don't want to say give myself an edge, but to keep myself going in like a little bit more of a positive way other than Red Bull and other things. Like I'm all for just exploring what some of that is, what some of that means. And it's funny that no other artist, kind of, or illustrator or creative that I know of, kind of does it, which is weird to me because I think they should, right? And I want this to be a little bit darker here, so we're just using straight up purple. And I want maybe some of it to seem like loose or strokey, impressionistic. Maybe I need a little bit of a darker color. Here we go. No way, dude. 2 albums. Why two, Smiling? Why not just why not one at a time? Yeah, right. Like no, dude. Like guys, this is where it's it's important to stick with me to kind of like subscribe and like just not give up on me. I want to say because I'm always paranoid. People give up on me when it comes to social media because I know it can take me time to do some things, and I have so much cooking. But if you regularly go to or subscribe to like the AKA Pad newsletter, uh, like it's just going to be like updated regularly. It's going to be again like a creative website, uh, unlike any other, and I don't think there's anyone that kind of comes near uh what the overall like vision and execution is for akapad.com. And but a lot of it is just me like giving things away, uh like ideas and some of my best practices. And there's going to be like a huge free section where you guys can just download like sketchbooks of mine and just like things like that. It's just taken me it's taken me a long time to get to the point because there's a lot of technology on the back end. And I would say like this quarter of this year, if you want to call it like fourth quarter, so much time was spent on the e-commerce side to kind of get it all kind of like working and balanced, and so there can be like a level of confidence in it. Because sometimes when things go wrong, if you're not at a certain point in like the technology, when you troubleshoot, you can kind of go, it becomes madness and you go into a rabbit hole and you never fix the problem and you kind of have to scrap it and restart it. So when it comes to intelligent development and being mindful of where the project is and what the upcoming pitfalls are, like it helps. I'm not joking. So we can troubleshoot things with the site. We've already had people trying to make payments, and we dealt with some of that. And and I say we because there's a couple outside developers that assist me with all of this. And but they're not full time, they're not employees. Uh but there's some of these tech things like you need people to bounce things off of relatively fast. And these are just people I know through the ether, you know. But guys, like thanks all of you. Thanks so much for joining me right now. Oh, one's electric, one's guitar. Very cool, dude. Well, Smiling Dinosaur, cheers. I hope you get this done. Let me know if you need some album artwork. I will hook you up. Yeah. Do you mind if I ask you your age, Smiling Dinosaur? Like, what's your age? What's your background? Are you a full time musician? Are you part time? Are you like what's the status? Like, what are we dealing with here? Just curious. If you don't want to divulge, you don't have to. But I'd like to know who some of you people are, especially people working on things. Living 35 and Cal. You know, hey, dinosaur music. You've heard the movie La La Land, right? I don't know if you're familiar with the opening music sequence for that. And, so it's just like I randomly started listening to that now, like once or twice a day. And yeah, I live in Philadelphia, but I've had a lot of friends go off to California. Even like people I went to school with, somewhere and so forth. Yeah, you can guess like that whole spiel. And I cannot listen to that La La Land song without thinking about the people I know that kind of went off there, and various levels of success. I'll say, some of it is, some people moved back, some people got families or got married down there or over there, but it's still amazing, dude. But now I'm gonna be thinking of you whenever I hear that song. I think it's a great song, by the way, but I'm not a music critic, nor do I pretend to be. Yeah, dude. Like, look, dinosaur though. Keep in mind that we are in the internet, so look, I get it. Like, there's things, like ideas of success that, like previous, like we'll say, like ideas of success that previous media told us what the path was. Like, just for example, like the success of Michael Jackson or the Cars or Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? Like this is what we were told was successful, and their path and all these other things. But in this age that we're in now, dude, like you can just like you can find a whole new avenue. And I know that's frustrating to probably hear, and I know it's like abstract and not clear, but I think it's true, dude. Like I just think you can just get out there, dude. Like just put things on the internet all the time. Just find ways to kind of uh, like get into some of these groups that do discuss, like read some of these Reddit threads that do nothing but talk about new music and things like that. And I don't think there's like a playbook anymore. This is good idea. Good idea. I gotta, dude. I do have to respond to your Dane Slaw comment because I thought it was, I thought it was like an honest, real comment from you. Not saying you don't do that because you're great with comments, but I did want to respond to that in a like targeted way. But Mark, dude, thank you so much for just throughout the years, like all the attention, all the support. You're another one I gotta get back on track. I got books and things and pages like for you that like I'll say like overdue, or not done, should be done type crap. Sorry, I'm just thinking of what I need to do for like my next couple moves here. Because I think we might toggle back to markers for the hair. But I also want like a good clear, like dark brown for her. Like maybe right here. There you go. And this is fun, guys. Like I love this idea that we're just going through this children's this children's book, and we're just like just making it our own. I love that idea so much. No, dude, like, no, dude, dinosaur. If dinosaur, if you want to DM me on some of my socials, um, like I do need music, dinosaur. I would love to have some original tracks to play throughout some of my videos that I can own, and I would love like a cool opening song, like stuff like that, dinosaur. So look, you can like I don't know. Do you have like I don't know if I have a banner here that has my contact. I will do this. Here we go. What's my Instagram? It's AKAPad69, right? And we'll do the Twitter /X AKAPad. If I don't know how well you are on social, dinosaur, but here's my info right here, bud. Okay, like just reach out. Total excellence in his house. What's up, total excellence? Yeah, coloring's good, dude. I'm confidently in page 5 for TBF, where I'll say this: like the colors have a character, and I'm not spending all day to do one page. That is huge. That's some of the things I wanted to talk to you about. That, like we're so overdue. Um, I'll text her though because I got like a couple questions with you and kind of like what the like production side stuff, and there's a couple things I wanted to check with you on. Um, but like we're kind of I think I'm almost there where I have enough pages to show to someone and be like, can you copy this or like duplicate the style. Yeah, we are. I know, Mark. Mark, good idea. Comics. Can we just get the conversation back going? I just feel like we need to do things this coming year. I would love to do. We got stuff, dude. We got stuff to do. But I'm really gonna go on the run of catching up on all of my comic book work. Yeah, good idea. Comics is bad idea. Comics. That's almost like worthy of a strip. Yeah. And so now I'm losing some cabin pressure because this hair is running right into um the colors of her jacket. So I need to like I gotta make a call. I need to shoot. Like we have to figure this out now. Like I think some of these are like every single hold up guys. I am little bit of deep thought here, just trying to figure this out. And I'm not digging it because I think it now makes it muddy and confusing. And keep in mind, too, everything underneath my hand is wet. And that's what she said. So we're going to have to figure some of this out. And I'm leaving white to kind of add like a second color. And dude, it's so funny. Like all of a sudden now we're using like all the Prismacolors here. And Ithgy too, like doing stuff like this, just kind of being a little bit more cognizant of my coloring process. Dude, like it helps so much when you're like doing it on the digital level. Like you guys see what I mean? How that hair just looks muddy as F. So what we're going to do here is I need some black. You know, like we kind of have to go in now. And we're going to have to like black some of these areas that are touching the jacket. And that's going to just give us a little bit of relief. But we'll see, because I'm kind of working blind at this point. See, hopefully you guys can see. So I might go in with some color for like highlights and kind of just like, you know, we'll try and flub it. But this is a classic problem, you know, where colors just meld together unintentional, you know, like without intention. I mean, I think it looks good enough, but this is not what we wanted, and that's the point. You know, people will always tell you, "Oh, it's like it's good, it's okay." They will like piss on your leg and tell you it's fucking raining, and I get it, dude. Like some of these people might be family members and stuff like that and friends, but don't believe them because like you know what it's supposed to look like. Like you know. So don't let other people come in and try and take it away from you. So we're going to I think here. So now we're using like multiple. We got so many different things happening here now. And I really don't have like a good thin brush for acrylic. I'm just going to have to use this. Yeah, I think it's a little. See, I cannot paint. I cannot like blend the color enough. Let's hope we get lucky. I got to reach through my one drawer that's unorganized. What's this? All right, maybe this is good enough, guys. Whoa, Harry Penn, Harry Penn. Why did you run away from me on Twitter, Harry Penn? What happened? Is everything okay, Harry Penn? Harry Penn has a comic book done by me inspired by him in these chats. I just want, and we are yet to release it because he disappeared. Who else on YouTube does that? So Harry, like, what are we doing about this book? We gotta talk about it, bud. I kind of stopped showing it off because you disappeared, buddy. Yeah, I know. You should still tap. Harry Penn. Yeah, I need updates, buddy. But yeah, you should tap. Harry Penn, you know this rogue. You would be, dude, you would be all about this rogue if she came up to you. Late night though. Not not too early and not on the weekend. If this rogue came up to you on a Wednesday night, you would be all about it. Be honest. Yeah, if you guys want to see Storm, Storm's right here. Because we already did Storm. Storm's right here, guys. And Storm does have, like, I gave her a way bigger booty, bigger thighs and hamstring, and the boobies are huge on Storm here. So let me get some yellow. Some of this is we are interrupted a little bit by not having a thin enough brush. If you guys are keeping track, keeping score a little bit here. Give me 1 second, guys, because I'm working. It's still wet underneath me, so I gotta like position myself a certain way. That's what she said. I think you guys can probably hear me like breathing, trying to keep it steady here. So that's kind of enough here. It's hard to see because it's still wet. That's what she said. But the idea is once this dries, we go back over it with some black to kind of again give it that comic book feel. So everyone, cheers to Harry Penn. Yeah. That's true. Well, maybe like Harry, we have to discuss this point here. Pissing on someone's leg is not a golden shower. I hate to break it to you. It is not a golden shower. That is just someone pissing on your leg. Yeah. Yeah, forgot about Twitter actually. Been drinking too much, I guess. Harry, please reach out to me on Twitter. Because I want to I want to end this Harry Penn odyssey. But I also want a sequel. So we need you. And I want to know how you're doing in life, bud. So keep it out of here. Let's just kind of, if you're available on Twitter, please reach out to me. No, it's not the right. See, I just want you to be a part of it, bud. Like Harry Penn. I want you to be a part of just the book. That's all. Like like in the stream when I show it off and things like that. Rogue looks like Ithky, you are flattering me, but hey, Ithky, flattery will get you everywhere, and everywhere includes me drawing your Gator story at cost, at zero cost. I don't want to say for free, but for free. Yeah, cheers, cheers, cheers. It should be chicks. Chicks like Rogue are the reason my friends call me Fungus Con, Fungi Con. Yeah, cheers to Harry, everyone. It's great to have him back. Yeah. Well, if you got piss on your right for it to be sexual and a golden shower, guys. Just pissing on someone is not a golden shower. A golden shower is a sexual act. Yeah, we do need him, Harry. We do. Yeah. No, go ahead, dude. Dude, you know the situation. If we did I would like to do a black and white zip tone origin, and just to get it out there it doesn't mean it's canon. Let's just do like some of those layouts. Let's just get it out there. I don't care. Like it's all you. I would just say, maybe we can work out like a little bit of an idea of doing like a true Kickstarter or like Indiegogo or pre-selling it, like something on that level. But I would still want to do a green on green version, period. All card stock, mini size comic, just cool stuff. Okay, just something awesome that feels good in your hand. Yeah, yeah. Gay. I'm still I need some of this to dry so I can get into it, because I kind of want to work on our boy. Jesus, guys, it's 8:30. Son of a gun. Oh, it's 8:30, and I still have to work out. So let's just kind of now look at this right there. I just did that. Let's get rid of this. Oh, and we just did the thing I did not want to do right here. So perfect. Hold up here now. Now we got yellow everywhere. Ugh. This is what happens when you're live streaming and you forget that what you just previously did. I just don't want these. I gotta wipe this off just so some of this stuff doesn't stick. But I do like opening up the can of worms when it comes to me working with acrylics. This is where too, like when you flip through something and you're like, how did this happen? Well, it happened live and we can all witness it now. Here we go. And it's like yellow of all colors, like completely noticeable. No, that's good enough right there, though. As long as we can't have these sticking. So, like maybe a little bit of the Pentel brush pen. Maybe we can work upside, like sideways a little bit here. And some of that hair is way too dark, but it kind of like needs to be dark so we can see it. Like I said, dude, like there's just a lot that happens sometimes. So, like, the one thing I want to do though is I do, like, you guys know I like adding movement to everything we do. So we're going to just work on some white splatter, or maybe just like multicolored splatter. And give me 1 second here, everyone. What do we have here? What is this? All right, this is part of a server or a switch that I just set up at work. There's some of the I was going to take notes from that for my records, but we'll use it to cover. And we kind of want this. Sorry, guys, I'm reaching over. Yeah, I'm always big on texture, especially like this, because it helps hide some of the mistakes. Just helps a little bit more with like the blending and so on and so forth. So we're going to utilize it as best we can. Here we go. Yeah, dude. Yeah, like I'm not good with acrylics. I'll be. Oh, my crack stash. Harry. Hey guys, keep in mind I'm not I'm not good at all when it comes to acrylics. I am not, dude. I am the worst. But we're just trying to give so much of this just a bit more of a body. Yeah, and I cannot get this like white purple off of this now. So maybe we should just change up to a different. It's always good to have multiple brushes, everyone. There we go. This one's working. The Harry Penn stuff is holy crap. It's buried with Uzi Susie issue 2. That I just like scanned in recently, but it's buried. I have to double check, Harry, if I threw it out or not. Once my files go digital, they are gone. I do not save digital. I don't save a lot of my original artwork. But yeah, I mean, like, I just would like to organize just something to where like you're there. Yeah, like kind of when we're like, hey, like this is Harry Penn, and anyone like Harry Penn, for anyone watching, like when we premiere Harry Penn, it will be for free. The only thing you will have to do is send money to ship. That is it. Here we go. Yeah, acrylic does good texture. Like if it dries along the way, you can almost like use it like a canvas. Yeah, I'll show you guys real quick because I kind of have it in arm's reach. Kind of, hold up. So this is going to be the next one of the upcoming live sketchbook projects. It's going to be this 5x5 sketchbook, and we're going to do Pokemon in here. We're going to do all Pokemon characters because I feel like it would be simple, but I would learn a lot. By shading them. Norin! Norin, just so you know, people, just so you guys know, Norin had a brilliant epiphany of mashing DC comic characters with Disney. These will be upcoming streams where I will pencil and ink some of those characters. Norin did a amazing piece of this Aladdin Nightwing that I will feature here. It will be actually a part of this border. Norin, dude, $1 million idea. I'm not even joking about that, because here's the funny thing, guys. Steamboat Willie enters a public domain in 2024. Think about that. Yeah, Leif my gangsta. Yeah, no. I forget what the story was. It might have been called Sanctuary. It's a Japanese manga, and we're going to get into a little point right here, guys. So there's this. You guys have to fact check me. I'm going off the tip of my brain, but in this manga, this guy is like this assassin, and he kills people for $1. And yeah, like we go through the story, and he's kind of like a suave assassin guy, and all this stuff, right? And towards the end of the story, someone asks him, he goes, "Why do you kill people for $1?" He's like, you should be charging like what the other guys charge. And this dude says, it's because that's what a human life is worth to me. And we can apply some of that to this comment. So that's a long response, guys. Just kidding. No, you're not kidding. You can't take that back, Harry. I just had a whole big cool explanation for it. Yeah, guys. Harry Penn. So here's the other thing too. Harry Penn will also ship with Uzi Suzy 1 and 2. Third printing of 1 and first printing of 2. So you're going to get about 3 books for free. Yeah, the plot of Harry Penn is he's hunting down his son. Remember, his son got not unpersoned. He got swallowed up by the communists of San Francisco. If you don't recall. But all right, guys, I need to this still needs to dry. You can see how wet it is. I can't do anything. Let me know. Like, I'm going to try and make it back. I'm going to try and make it back tonight, because I just feel like we have so many cool people in here, and I want to continue. But I do have to work out. I do need to kind of like shower and restart my day. I focus on like 2 showers a day. One to kind of like reboot myself. So yes. Yeah, dude. Yeah. So we have stuff going, okay? But really, guys, everything you guys do, I absolutely love it. It does inspire me. It really does keep me going. But we do kind of, again, for anyone that wants to do anything free, get a couple of your friends to subscribe to the channel. That's really the only thing we can do to get this channel to grow. Encourage your friends to kind of leave comments and things like that. And I'm working on a way too, so that you guys can sign up for the AKAPAD like army. It's like a higher level thing where I just want to have a group of addresses to send real stuff out to. So yeah, I also kind of want to incentivize a lot of you people to be with me on the growth. And it's not just about me, it's about you. And we're going to do things in the future where we're going to have like more of you guys like on the streams, like on the shows, like all of that stuff, like really big hangout sessions. Okay. So a lot of this stuff is cooking though. So, but you guys can always reach out to me with thoughts, ideas, comments. But hey, Be on the lookout. We got so much coming. Yeah, just stroke it. And on that, we'll leave. Guys, I have to go work out. I love you guys. I really do. And we got Harry Penn back. What a glorious day. Guy, I'm not joking. I know some of you, like Norin Rad, Jason, the Walrus, but Harry Penn kind of made my day today. I gotta say it.